Hey guys, it's Lisa, and it's February 7th, 2014, and you're watching my week 10 pregnancy vlog. Starting tomorrow, I will be in week 11. I still have yet to hear from the OB. If I don't hear from this OB by my 12th week, which will be next Saturday, not tomorrow, but the one after, then I will be calling my doctor and asking for another referral or for some phone numbers that where the OBs don't need a referral. So here's to hoping. You know, I wouldn't really want an OB that, one, I can't get a hold of anyway, and two, that seems that busy. I want someone who's committed to their clients, not just to their life. Yes, we all have lives outside of our careers and jobs and whatever, but you also got to take pride in those people that you work with and people that you get referred to you. It's not like she's not getting paid for this, you know. The government pays because of our health care and such, but, I mean, well, taxpayers pay, I should say. It's just ridiculous. Nobody should have to wait this long. At least call me and let me know I'm your client. That's it. Anyway, I've done enough bitching about that subject. The things I have experienced this week are yellow discharge. Actually, that's been kind of going on and off since I got pregnant, but I found it's been quite a bit this week. Some of my cravings have been for cucumbers, Subway, fudgesicles, popsicles, blueberries. On Saturday, February 1st, I only slept 5 hours, from 3:15 until 8:15. I've been having quite a bit of issues trying to actually get some darn sleep. So I really hope I'm getting my face. I feel like I'm not dressed yet. I just woke up not too long ago. I'm eating my breakfast. I'm having, I don't know if you can see this, but I got a bowl of different fruits, like banana is in there, strawberry, banana, strawberries, and green apple, and grapes. And I have a piece of cheese, and I drank a glass of cartoned OJ. Somebody broke my juicer, and so I can't have fresh OJ. And yes, people are like, oh, so what, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I could squeeze it on my own, but it would take forever to get how much I'd want. And so, yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to sell my Green Star juicer, which is easy to use, but it's a lot longer of a process than my Breville was that got broken, and it's hard to clean. And so if you have the time and the energy, then the Green Star is amazing. It can make banana ice cream, it can make wheatgrass, it can make nut patés. I just don't have the time and energy for it. I liked my Breville, and not to mention the Breville has a bigger spout that you can put a whole orange or a whole apple in. The Green Star, I'd have to cut everything up into fourths or eighths, and that's just a lot of extra time even in itself. And it takes longer to juice, and so, because it's twin gear and everything. So anyways, I'm trying to sell that because it was expensive, and I should be able to get a good amount for it and buy myself a new Breville juicer. In which the person who broke my Breville while they were here, they should have offered to buy me a new one, but they didn't because they're just not kind like that. I've got stuff to do today. I've got to edit photos, edit this video. I got to go to my little cousin's birthday party this evening, so I've got lots going on. So I figured I should probably make this video ASAP. So I mean, I could have waited until I ate and then got dressed and whatever, but I need to make this video now or it won't get done. After having only slept a little bit on last Saturday, I was tired. I had fever blisters in the top of my mouth, a canker sore on the tip of my tongue. I felt weird, and I had a raw patch at on the roof of my mouth. And oddly enough, I had weird stringy things in my stool, And so, like, I was half wondering, did I get parasites, or is this like a yeast flare-up, or what the hell's going on? And obviously I'm not going to do a detox because I'm pregnant. And I don't want to send all those toxins into my baby. So then I get to thinking, I'm like, how could I have gotten... And when pregnant women have a higher chance of getting foodborne illness and the like, stuff like that, parasites and whatever. And so I'm like, uh-oh, was it from that time that my in-laws made lamb, and it was like medium well done, but not quite well done, and I knew better, but for some reason I was like, oh, I'll just try it, it should be okay. And well, soon after that, that's when all these issues were happening, and so I'm like, oh God, could that have been? So I told Matthew, anytime we go to the in-laws, which we went last night, that he needs to make sure he tells them that everything is cooked well. Sure, they like their not well done this and not well done that, but when you've got a pregnant woman around, cook theirs a little longer. Plain and simple. Like, you don't want to give them something or hurt the baby. And so anyway, I'm kind of a little upset about that. But now we fixed the issue, so that's good. Anyway, I'm fine now, but I don't know if it was a flare-up or if my body, as they say when somebody's pregnant, when a woman is pregnant, her body gets better at detoxifying on its own without getting the baby full of toxins. I still get nauseous sometimes, but I don't find it's as frequent. I haven't had any morning sickness in the last week. Woo! That's awesome. I'm nauseous this morning. Like, I think it was because I got up and I wasn't quite hungry at first, but then I got hungry and I was already doing something. So, like, I waited a tiny little bit to eat, and so I started to feel nauseous. Now that I'm eating, I'm feeling a bit better, so that's nice. The nausea seems to happen more when I stand up, though, today. It's really weird. Like, right now that I'm sitting down or whatever, it's less, but yeah. On February 3rd and 4th, my mood, oh my God, I was very easily agitated. I easily teared up, and I was very, very depressed for the past week. I don't really have anybody I can trust out there, and so sure, maybe online, but I mean, we've all got our own lives and such, and so it's just not the same. And that was getting to me. Then I have a baby. I don't want a person like that in my child's life. It's very unreliable. It's not good. Like, if you're going to treat me like that, how are you going to treat my child? And if you treat my child better, well, then it's great, but you also got to show that child that you're treating their mother well as well. Otherwise, that doesn't look too good. And sometimes I'll have random feelings of sore boobs, like the on and off, right or left boob still. I can walk faster now when we go walking. At first, I had to walk really slow, but I can walk faster. Still get out of breath if I go too fast and I'm talking at the same time. So then we'll slow down, which is fine. When I learn lessons in life and I feel like things are starting to look up, something else just has to frustrate me. It's like, people say, oh, you're a complainer, a whiner, blah, 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 some people. But they don't realize that the only reason why someone complains or whines is because they're having issues happen around them that they can't control. And sure, it would be okay if I just let go of control and say, oh, well, I can't control it, oh, well. I don't have time for all this drama shit that's going on with these people. You either want me in your life or you don't. And you're either going to treat me the way I want to be treated, or you're not going to be in my life. Plain and simple. You don't get to pick and choose how you treat me. I get to choose. Because, sure, I don't get to choose how you treat me, because you're you and I can't change you. But if you're not already meeting my expectations to how I wish to be treated, I'm not going to let myself sit there and be walked on or bullied or bullshitted or anything. And that's that. I don't care who you are. If you're a friend or if you're family or if you're whatever. I deserve to be treated well, and that is that. This is kind of embarrassing, but I have weird green crusty nipples on the tips of my nipples. I'm like, what the F is that? And yes, of course I was dumb and I looked it up, and it was saying, because I had a green crusty nipple on my left hand side before I was pregnant, and it said, oh, it could be cancer, or it could be an infection, or cysts, and blah blah blah. Well, there's nothing in my breast that feels like a lump or anything, so I'm like, that's kind of weird. I was like, oh God, like I need to see the OB to see if this is normal. So they were saying like people who are pregnant, it's normal to get like white or green crusted nipples because your breasts are starting to lactate and stuff, but I don't have any liquid coming out. Then I had a tummy ache last night, and I could not get comfortable. It took me like an hour and a half to fall asleep, and my husband was snoring. Oh. And so it's like, oh my gosh, like I just want to get some sleep. And we're probably going to go get me a body pillow or one of those Buddy or Bobby or whatever they're called pillows where they look like a, and basically shape them how you want, and it conforms to your like body while you're pregnant, or well, anytime I guess. But like it's like a long not thin, but it's like a pillow, and you can like shape it into a J so that, or an L, so that you have a pillow under your head, and then it can go under your belly and then in between your legs. Anyway, J-Lo had one on the backup plan, and I was like, oh my God, that looks like it'd be really comfortable. And so I looked up the price. They're like $60. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to sell this damn juicer so I can go buy one of those. I watched the backup plan the other day, and oh my God, do you want to talk about emotions? 1 minute I'm like laughing, next minute I'm crying. I saw it already like a couple of years ago, but I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. I want to watch it again. And just like, it's really cute. And some of the stuff she's going through I can relate to, like she's uncomfortable with sleeping, and so she has that pillow, and then she's got like cravings, and so she walks into the guy's place and she like takes a bunch of bread because she can't find a spoon, and then she just dips it in the stew that he's cooking, and then like eats a bunch of it and gets it all over her face, and then he walks in behind her and sees her doing this. This is so cute. Like I know how she feels on how good food tastes because I've been there. And just like, you know, she's so happy to be pregnant, and so am I. And anyways, like, in the end, you know, like, Matt and I aren't having, like, issues, and I didn't get inseminated. Well, I did, but in the natural way. I couldn't relate to all of it, but I could relate to quite a bit of it. And then I watched What to Expect When You're Expecting a few weeks ago, and same idea, especially when they were all giving birth. I'm like bawling my eyes out. I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna be so painful, but it's gonna be so joyous, and I'm so excited. So that's what I'm going through, you know. I'm feeling all those notions, and seeing this and hearing, you know, family members tell me their stories, and friends and people on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I've been watching It's Judy's Life. Oh my God, I love their vlogs. She's actually pregnant right now for twins, and they already have a 1.5-year-old. And her husband Benji, he's just great. He's funny. He's fun to watch, and so is she. She's great. She also has a makeup channel that I don't really watch. I watch every once in a while, but I did watch the video where she did her husband and her husband's brother's makeup to raise $41,000 for babies. And oh my God, it was just hilarious. They went from being Benji and Julian to Benjita and Juliana. Or Julianne. Sorry, not Juliana. Juliana's their daughter. But it's so cute. I love those channels. And there's It's Benji Time as well. Rocky Berrigan, she used to have like a channel that she did vlogs and cooking on, but now she has them separate. So I've been watching some of her videos. And I started watching some of Grey P455's videos again. And I watched the Rob Ross videos and Doing It with Diana. I remember first seeing her on YouTube and her not being as like open and whatever, and now she's like very open, and she talks about if she's happy, she talks about if she's upset, and it's really nice. I like that. I like seeing real people. So anyway, those channels are really good, and that's basically what I've been doing with YouTube. I started watching Susan W's videos, Taming the Food Beast, again. I'm just trying to think. I watch a person I used to be friends with vlogs too. That's it. That's all. I don't really watch anything else on YouTube. Well, random videos like music videos or funny things or whatever. That's about it. I think I said that like 3 times. That's about it. Anyway, I'm going to get back to eating my breakfast, drinking some water, doing what I need to do, editing pictures, editing this video, getting ready for the day, and yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching and bearing with me through the good and the bad times, and hopefully watching the video and not getting bored just because I'm not, 100% positive. You can bet your damn ass that I'm 100% real, and that's all I need to be. I don't need to be anything else. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and a wonderful week to come. Namaste.